rotten hooker. I thought I was a good Christian.
So hey, this is Bob from Zombie Popcorn's This Non-Religious Life, and welcome to week 2 of an installment that has yet to be named. We're still working on a good name for it yet. If you have any suggestions, let us know. We'll take those under consideration. Last week we covered the Monty Hall problem, and I thought it went pretty well. So this week we're going to cover more of an ethical dilemma. There isn't necessarily a right or a wrong answer. These ethical thought experiments are designed to make us think, and what's interesting about them is how if you rephrase them ever so slightly, it changes our perception and changes the way people think about them and answer them. The one we're going to cover this week is the Violinist experiment. The Violinist experiment was first posited by Judith Thomson in 1971, and we'll talk about a little bit what her goals were in this thought experiment on the show and where the discussion goes. But anyway, here it is. Here's the experiment. Imagine that you have you wake up in a hospital bed and you are medically connected to a person who you are told is the world's greatest violinist, and you are connected to him with a series of tubes and connect wires and whatever. So anyway, you're connected to him, and you've been kidnapped by the World Music Lovers Association. And it turns out that this world's greatest violinist has a rare disorder, and that because of your unique blood type, you are the only cure for him. And so you have to remain hooked up to him for a pretty long duration, 3/4 of a year. And at the end of that time, he'll be fine. He'll have recovered. But if you are unhooked from him at any time previous to that, he's going to die. And you're the only one that can save his life. So the question becomes, there's actually sort of two questions involved here. One is, do you remain hooked up to this individual? But more importantly, the question is, do you have a moral obligation to do so? Are you morally obligated to remain hooked up to this individual, even though it was through no fault of your own? So chew on that for a while. We'll talk about it on the next show. If you have any comments or questions or need some clarifications, write into the show. Let us know what you think, or let us know what your answers are, because we're going to discuss a wide variety of where the answers go and what they may or may not mean. So think about that for a while. All right, next time.